Hey there! So today we have another review. Definitely need this one. Just spent 12 hours at work. We lost someone at work, so just 12 hours at work. And I picked out arguably, I think this on paper is the best beer that I picked out from GB's, and I picked out like 11 beers. This is a collaboration between Von Trapp and Live Oak. If you're not familiar, Von Trapp is out of Vermont, lager brewery. In my opinion, one of the most underrated lager breweries in the country. And then Live Oak, which makes arguably the most famous American Hefeweizen next to Gogglefire from Fatheads. But they're also a lager brewery, and they're pretty well known. So collaboration and then like talk about like geeky lager breweries. This is Smoked Helles. So last time I had a beer like this was actually at Fifth Hammer. For you NYC people. I had a Smoked Helles at Fifth Hammer. It was very tasty. So 4.7%, brewed out of Von Trapp, right? Yes, out of Stowe. Beer comes in a beautiful kind of beautiful like gold color, unfiltered. Yeah, definitely has a good amount of haze to it, at least for a lager, right? Yeah, quite nice. Beechwood smoked, definitely pretty tame. Yeah, pretty tame. Light hint of grassiness and hint of like lime, lemon, citrus zest from the hops. But nice grainy sweetness, a little bit of grass, and then that kind of like woodsy beech wood smoked thing that you use in smoked Helles. I actually don't know the process and how they made this one because how Schlenkerla makes it is that actually it doesn't use smoked malt, but like everything's contaminated with smoke. So like they just make Helles and it's just going to be smoky. So cheers. What kind of smoke is it? It smells like just a burnt wood. Sometimes some of these like smoked beers, Ralkbias, can come off very bacony. This one's more like just like campfire / after a campfire kind of thing, just like the wood after the burning embers and all that stuff. So cheers. Coming from a guy that doesn't really camp. Oh yeah, it's terribly refreshing. So this is a smoked Helles for the non-smoke lovers. Just like the nose, it's even more subtle than the palate. It's barely there. But then again, smoke is a pretty strong flavor and arguably a divisive, not arguably, this is a divisive flavor. Some people don't like that, despite the fact that people love bacon, which sort of like, you know, like you love bacon, but you don't like wait, what do you think bacon is, right? Like bacon's one of the easiest kind of like cheat code kind of like products to like, you know, blah, blah, blah. We threw bacon in there. You know, this was good, but we put bacon on it, right? Like everybody loves that. But in beer, bacon's bad, apparently. Smoke is bad, huh? Really nice kind of like light, crisp, grainy malt character. A little bit of that kind of like floral, grassy hop action on the back end. Really nice that it sits at 4.7, lower on ABV. Really helps the beer just be light, wonderful levity, and you allow the smoke to sort of sit on top to give yourself some like body, right? Or not body, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Like complexity, right? For a smaller beer, it offers a layer of like oomph and really makes the big beer come off a little fatter than a beer that's only 4.7. Beautiful carb on that, beautiful mouthfeel. Yeah. And it's mostly on the nose. I mean, it's like, you know, most flavors on the nose, but like, let's see. Yeah, see, that's a fun one to do. It is really quite subtle. So when you do the close your nose thing and let it open up, it really allows the smoke to sort of shine brighter. But it definitely sits on the palate, and it's got this just, for me now, it's like more ashy. So it's a little bit this kind of like, again, just what I was saying on the nose, like after a fire is burnt, you get that burning, ashy, leftover, charcoaly kind of thing going on. Oh, sorry. It's probably going to get a thing. This beer is delicious. Yeah, super crushable, delicious Helles. There's a really nice kiss of sweetness that sits in the middle. Wonderfully dry. Execution's fantastic. I like where the smoke is. It does, again, I like smoke Helles, and sometimes it's punchy, Schlenkerla way, which it can be a little bit more, you know, as I wait more, it's sort of the wood sort of comes off a little bit harder. This kind of like burnt wood thing sort of just sits on the palate a little longer. So maybe the palate needs a little bit more time, but yeah, this is absolutely delicious. Hashtag we need more smoke Helles. If I need to start a campaign for that, then we should. But just more rock beer. Just smoke beers more, please, please, please. I love it. Yeah. 96 plus. That is collaboration between Live Oak and Von Trapp and Live Oak. Smoked Helles. Absolutely fantastic. Shoot, I'm going to go 97. 97. That's got to be one of the better lagers of the year, if not one of the best lagers of the year. Until next time, cheers later.